Yeah, you're a liar.
Yeah, you're right. I need my baby. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get him. Wanna walk out with me?
My pleasure. All right, Mother, what's going on?
I'm not really sure.
You said it had to do with Rosanna?
Indirectly. It concerns her son.
There was a DNA test. Turns out Jordan is Cabot's father.
I already know.
You'd think a doctor would be more discreet.
No, I didn't hear it from Walker. I heard it from your father.
You went to see James?
I had to.
Okay, Mother, what's going on?
He told me he was interested in Jordan. And then he announced to me that Jordan is Cabot's father. Then he said he was going to send me a gift. It arrived.
This is baby teeth? Our Lady of Mercy Home for Orphan and Abandoned Children. Is that Cabot?
Well, that was the conclusion I jumped to in the beginning. But look at the photograph. It's got to be more than 25 years old.
It's Jordan.
That would be my guess.
Wow. So, James says he has an interest in Jordan, and then he sends you all of this stuff to prove what?
I think if a DNA test was done on this lock of hair, he would prove to be Jordan's.
For what? What would the payoff be? There isn't any. It's just Dad. He's just bored with all the books in the prison library.
Yes, but Jordan is married to a wealthy, beautiful woman. That's the payoff.
Why would James care who Jordan was married to unless Jordan is James's son?
I think it's a distinct possibility.
Make any sense at all. You know, James is an egomaniac, especially about his children. There's no way he would give a kid up to be raised in an orphanage.
Unless there's some compelling reason we don't know.
Like what? Call Walker. Let him do another DNA test. That'll prove whether or not this stuff belongs to Jordan.
Honey, James knows that Rosanna already ran a test. He's not going to claim that that hair and those little teeth belong to Jordan unless they really do.
You know, this makes Jordan my brother.
Come on, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet, okay?
No, this... We'll go to Our Lady of Mercy or whatever, and we'll look at the birth certificate and see the names of both the parents on the birth certificate. This is James. He's just been waiting to spring this on us.
This is my fault. I hired him here at BRO. I brought him into our lives.
You may have brought Jordan into BRO, but James brought him into our lives, and he's been shaping Jordan since he was born, turning him into some kind of a weapon, and now he's got that weapon pointed directly at us. The beginning.
The orphanage.
No. Before then, is there anybody that Father could have had another child with besides you and whoever David's mother is?
Well, no. If he'd had a child with someone else, he would have thrown that baby in my face.
Well, see, he wanted for some reason to keep it a secret, which... Why? Why would he send a kid to be raised in an orphanage?
Maybe to punish the mother. Maybe she disappointed him, and so he took the baby away to hurt her. Honey. How many times did he try to take you away from me when you were a little boy? What? What is it?
You know, I'm not even sure how I can ask you this, but, when I was born...
You know everything.
Mom, come on, you know what I'm saying.
Okay. James didn't know I was pregnant with you. I gave birth in secret. And I was very frightened for you. I wanted to protect you. So I gave you to another couple to raise for about a year until I was sure it was safe and I could come and get you.
Were you awake when I was born?
awake. I was under twilight anesthesia. I mean, I don't remember anything. But honey, I would have known if I had given birth to twins. James couldn't have taken Jordan away from me. This is insane. No, Paul, no.
Insane, huh? You ever heard of Rose D'Angelo? Rosanna, what are you doing here?
Well, it's Cabot's first birthday. I thought maybe...
No, wrong.
Wait, Paul, no, please don't. Just let me give him his present, please.
All right, but then you really gotta leave.
Okay, then I'll leave. Thank you.
Hey, come on, everybody. Let's get together for a photo of Cabot's first birthday.
I had to get the cake.
Oh, it's our son's first birthday. Cabot is my son.
That's right.
I was never so happy as when I said I do. I became Mrs. Jordan Sinclair and Cabot's mommy all in one happy moment.
No, I'm Cabot's mommy.
Cabot never belonged to you, only Jordan. Thank you for the gift. Now you must leave.
No, I'm not leaving with
Jennifer
my son.
has married Jordan, and now she's going to adopt Cabot. Just face it, you have no rights here. Bye-bye.
Oh, let me in. Let me in. Cabot is mine. Let me in. Please, let me in. Give me that baby. Let me in.
Oh, no. No. It is not possible. I could not have given birth to Jordan. Not even James could cover that
This is
up.
Dad we're talking about. I think it's safe to assume the worst.
I would have known if I was carrying two babies.
What if there was only one baby and James did some kind of a switch?
You're saying you think that Jordan's...
No.
No, Paul,
I'm
you
just
are my
saying,
son.
what if
You are
Jordan
my son.
is
No,
the baby that you and James
I
can-
will not think about this.
You need to think about this, Mom! I mean, if we're right about this, then Jordan is Jennifer's brother.
Oh, thank God you're here. I've been up this entire night going over everything I know on Jordan Sinclair. His contacts, his references,
Mom,
his
you just
bio.
had brain surgery. Calm down.
How can I calm down? He could be my son.
How's that even possible?
When your father's involved, anything is possible. Why else would he imply that there's a connection if there is none?
To make you crazy. Guy's got a lot of time on his hands.
You know what? The guy has never forgiven me for leaving him, so he does everything he can to retaliate against me. And if he has kept a child from me for over 20-odd years, well, that would just take the cake, Paul.
Have you spoken to Jennifer?
No, I haven't. She's still asleep.
Because I did a little digging.
I just can't believe that she has taken this time to get involved with Jordan. He's married.
Okay,
He has a
let's
baby.
not assume anything.
She could be his sister. Maybe I'd better wake her up, huh?
Wait, whoa, hold on. Say what? Jen, please don't date with your maybe brother. Let's just find out everything we can find out first.
And in the meantime, if they decide to get intimate,
Okay. I don't think even Jordan can juggle Rosanna and James and Cabot and Jennifer. Let's not borrow trouble, all right? You need to calm down and take care of yourself, all right? You're still healing.
I'm just worried about your sister.
Well, so am I. You know, I went online and I did some research on Jordan, and I think I have a really good place to start digging. Rosanna?
Hi. Can you come over? I'm really worried about what Jordan's gonna do next. Do you remember that crazy idea I had that leaving him alone with Cabot was gonna cure him of fatherhood? Well, it's backfired. He's besotted with Cabot. He's never gonna let him go.
I'll get there as soon as I can, all right? Rosanna is frantic about Jordan taking Cabot.
You see, it's classic Stenbeck. With one move, he's thrown all of our lives into turmoil,
okay.
Paul.
So don't give him the satisfaction. Just calm down, all right? And take care of yourself. And before we know for sure what's going on, don't say anything to Jennifer.
Okay, you're right. I don't have to get her too upset.
Right. I'll be back in a little while.
You see what Rosanna's found out. I'm sure her people are working overtime.